Hello there and welcome to another video. In this video, we will be covering the short story of the Origins of Ahsoka Tano. Please note, there will be spoilers for the Ahsoka novel, The Mandalorian, and Tales of the Jedi. The Origin of Ahsoka is a short fable story about how Ahsoka was found by the Jedi Order. A 3-year-old Ahsoka, having already been discovered as Force-sensitive by her family and village, would now be around the right age for the Jedi to come and take her to join the Order. This would play out in a Don't Judge a Book by its cover story when a Jedi imposter known as a Trans appears on Shilly and tries to take Ahsoka. While a Trans appeared to be innocent, Ahsoka was able to sense that she wasn't what she seemed. Ahsoka's life was put at risk when Trans wanted to take Ahsoka for her own purposes due to Force-sensitive children being a rarity. Plo Koon would later discover Ahsoka appearing to be menacing, but Ahsoka was able to sense his true nature and trust Plo instantly. As seen, Dave Filoni created several sketches for this story, showing toddler Ahsoka, Trans, and Plo Koon. The first episode of Tales of the Jedi, titled Life and Death, was initially planned to adapt this story into animation, before Dave Filoni instead decided to depict an even earlier point in Ahsoka's life, her birth and when her village discovers she is Force-sensitive. This story allowed us to have a higher focus on other characters, such as Ahsoka's mother, while also introducing us to Ahsoka's father and other members of her village. The story allows us to see Ahsoka's deep Force connection to nature, taming a Rakshir who initially acted very hostile towards her and her mother. This story was thought about at some point during the Clone Wars' development, presumably before the Slaves of the Republic story from Season 4, considering Trans went on to inspire the design for the Zygerians. Though while the Zygerian Queen was described as more of a rat person, Trans was to take on a more of a coyote appearance. This would add to her characterization of being a trickster. Part of this story is depicted in the intro to the Clone Wars episode The Gathering, showing Ahsoka being found by Plo Koon, with Plo Koon's clone wrist armor having brown robe textures applied to it, due to the actual Jedi sleeves being too costly to animate for a quick scene. The Ahsoka novel confirms that this story did indeed take place in canon, with Ahsoka referring to it having happened in her past. While this story did not make an appearance in the Ahsoka show, as they already made a Plo Koon headpiece during the production of The Mandalorian Season 2 to hide Luke's return, it is always possible that they could adapt it into a future live-action show with Ahsoka, if not a part of a future season. This story, while ultimately never getting released on its own, was apparently tested in animation during production of the Clone Wars, but never got that far into development to warrant a release for it. It's possible the male elder in one of Dave's sketches is Gupat Roshti from the kidnapped episode of the Clone Wars Season 4. This is somewhat backed up by a scrapped idea that had Roshti know Ahsoka's parents. It's possible this male elder was replaced by the character of Gentika in the Life and Death episode, as Ahsoka's childhood home was developed more for Tales of the Jedi. While I think it is by no means a priority to release this story, it would be nice to finally get a standalone on-screen adaptation of it, having known about it for quite some time. It would always make for a good standalone Disney Plus short, which would allow them to flesh out the story more, and also combine it with elements that Tales of the Jedi created for its Life and Death episode, while giving Plo Koon some more time in the limelight after he hasn't been featured that much in recent years. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed, please like, subscribe and comment. Until the next time, goodbye.